welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a chakra reading for both the divine masculines and feminines. Now, I just did an awesome chakra reading for the divine masculines, and I actually did an extended reading for the members. And honestly, if you thought the chakra reading for the divine masculine really resonated with you in terms of your own energy and your connection with your divine masculine, please do check out the extended reading. And you can find that by joining the membership on divinesacredtarot.com. And that is an exclusive membership where you get weekly newsletters, you get exclusive readings where you see the cards and community calls, as well as access to workshops. So let's delve straight into both the divine masculine and feminine general energies. We have the star card, the number 17 for the masculines on the back of the deck, the bottom of the deck, whichever you call it. And then we've got the 9 of Swords for the divine feminines. Feminines have tried to tame the thoughts, especially recently, that are coming up. They might be invasive, vivid through the dream astral realm. And this is the divine feminines just looking, observing, acknowledging that this is a period of time where they have been tempted by the ego to overthink. Sorry, I don't know what was happening with this one in particular. I guess you cannot actually see any of the part of this reading, but basically it is what the thumbnail says. It is that you guys are getting downloads into your soul star chakra, and that is what is going to come up for you guys. So sorry about the video. Okay, apologies about that. I didn't notice because I delved straight into the messages, but basically what I'm seeing is, especially at the moment, the physical external circumstances seem to throw the divine feminines off, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like these external environments are almost testing the resilience and the strength of the divine feminine, which is why we've got the 9 of Swords here. You may be waking up in all hours of the morning and receiving downloads, receiving guidance, but it's also asking you to not react and be responsive instead. Whereas the divine masculines are being told to have a look at their overall energy around their true wish fulfillment. Because funnily enough, at the back of the deck, what we don't know for the divine feminines, even though you've got the 9 of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, which is so beautiful, because the Ace of Wands for me is this passionate new beginning. It is this new opportunity. It is this struck by lightning type of creativity and inspiration, and that is going to come through in a vast expansive way, not only in terms of your spirituality, but it's also going to come into the way you pursue a project or the next type of relationship that you're inviting in. And it could be friends, family, all of these things. At the back of the deck, we have another major arcana for the divine masculines, which is the Death card. Now, I do love the Death card representing where the divine masculines need to end. As I split the deck, we've got the Tower card and the 6 of Wands again. And if you did see the chakra energy, you are going to know that this ending is going to be fruitful for the masculines, and it's going to lead them into a higher state of consciousness, as well as their purpose in where they are right now. So I'm going to do one more shuffle on both of the decks before we delve into the root to the soul star chakra, and then the future energies for both the divine masculines and feminine energies. So one card that did want to come out for the divine feminines is the Strength card. That I think that's so powerful, because I did mention that these challenges that you're seeing right now are testing your resilience, your strength, but they're confirming how far you've come, what you've been able to overcome, and in terms of how you are handling things in the material world. So kudos to you, feminines. This is pretty positive. So let's have a look right now regarding the root chakra for the divine masculines. We have the Page of Cups. Now, again, this is this small sense of offering for the divine masculines, and they can only do this when their root chakra is safe, secure, and stable. This sense of security needs to come from within, it stemmed from childhood between being in the womb and the first 12 months of their existence on this earth. So, as the divine masculines have been nurturing their own sense of security, stability, and strength, um, they've needed to create the safety for themselves in order for them to be vulnerable enough to open up. And this includes having the responsibility around their root chakra in order to open up to a possibility of, say, intimacy within the sacral chakra. We're going to get to the sacral chakra in a second. But what are we seeing for the root chakra for the divine feminines? Wow, we've got the high priestess. The first major arcana is a massive indication of how you divine feminines have become so much more grounded in your root chakra, in the area where you are finding safety, security, and stability. And from this safety, security, and stability, you've been given the opportunity to attune to your higher self. And usually the root chakra is all associated with the material realm, right? The groundedness, the earth element. But what I'm seeing here is you've balanced your root chakra so much that you've actually used the grounding to accelerate through the chakra system up into your higher chakras, which is where you would usually find the high priestess type of energy. And this is a very auspicious, potent time because you know it's taken time to get here, feminines. You've taken time to heal, you've taken time to nurture your body, your spirituality, your emotions. And this type of balance has been hard work, has been hard fought for. And it's also giving you the opportunity to really acclimate this higher energy into earth plane. If you're seeing manifestations come quickly, if you're seeing and thinking things and then you're seeing them in material worlds, this is going to be a strong indication that this reading is for you. So don't forget to like the button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. So let's move on to the sacral chakra for the divine masculines. First and foremost, we've got the world card. Now this is amazing because this is so synchronistic between what we had in that divine masculine type of energy. Again, we've got this ending of cycles where they were closed off to intimacy, where they were closed off to um, their own sexuality, the pleasure and play. This is the older version of pleasure and play in a material, superficial way is ending. And just as I said that, we just had a big bang in the doorway. So apologize if you heard that, but that was huge confirmation that the divine masculines have closed the door, like slammed the door on the old version of themselves that wasn't honoring their own sexuality, their sensuality, their creativity, because they know when they do honor that, more fruitful abundance comes around this area. And they have been blocking this area from you, divine feminines, because they weren't able to accept what was going to come through when you and your masculine come together. And divine feminines, if you have been blocking your masculine from entering that intimate arena, then this is probably why, because you know that you're not entertaining those low vibrations and it needs to come from them to end their old cycles because you're not entertaining those types of low vibrations. So you're almost seeing your masculine in a different light. And until you vibrate in a higher version, it's like, this is a no-go. This is my boundary. And I feel like the masculines have sensed that, they've acknowledged that, and even they've held certain boundaries with you, which also means that they have been needing to close the doors to the areas where they have had pain, emotional instability, dissonance with their connections, with their relationships. So what are we seeing for the sacral chakra for the divine feminines? We've got the Knight of Cups. This is such a beautiful card to have around the sacral chakra for the feminines, because I feel like the wounds that you've healed around the root chakra, the first 12 months and the time that you were in the womb space has been settled, it's been acknowledged, it's been subconsciously and consciously healed. And then you're moving in between the 12-month arena to the 24-month arena. And it could even be the 12 months to 2 years, even cycle for you, feminines. With this arena, if there was an area where there had been sexual abuse or assault, or it's affected your relationships, it's affected how you are open in this area. And because you've worked on those areas, I feel there is a lot more expansion in this. There is a lot more openness for you, divine feminines, to honor your sexuality, to honor, how you are intimate with yourself. And some of this could even mean in journaling, how are you honoring your sexuality and your creativity and your expression of this within the womb space? How are you able to almost be in open positions without having to chastise and traumatize yourself or bring back memories of the past hurt and pain that you've experienced? So the Knight of Cups here really does express and expand the version of you, feminines, that has honored and nurtured and respected your body. You've come to a new place where you've been open enough to expand this and be honest with yourself. And it's really helping you merge into this fluidity, right? The sacral chakra is about flow. It is about self-expression, but it's also about following your heart space. And that's what I'm seeing is your sacred sexuality is being brought up in this current arena, this current space, allowing you to see how can you be more playful? How can you be more able to enjoy the best things in life and without having to validate or justify your pleasure and play? How can you bring this in? And I feel like a lot of you feminines are allowing yourself to do that right now. So in the solar plexus chakra, around the fire energy for the masculines, what have we got? The Devil card. Wow. Okay. So this second major arcana in their timeline is about this disconnectedness with their fire. There is no action towards you, feminines. If you're not seeing very much action, it's because they have an interplay with their ego. And this is tied to, having this sense of helplessness. I feel like there could be a divine masculine in amongst the collective who has found it a struggle, to come to the world energy within their emotions, within their relationships, within their sexuality, putting the past player type energies behind them. But what I'm also seeing is the karmic energies has tied them up in the physical reality, in this power play, right? And so the devil energies are quite potent around the solar plexus. And it also could be like overworking, could be overstimulation in the physical space. Just then, just as soon as I said that, the clock changed. So definitely that was a confirmation that the masculines who are overworking, overstimulated in the physical world want to, not focus so much on their healing and their sacral, sexual, playful energy, but then they're still preoccupied with the external doing, rather than being type of energy. So that's what I'm getting for some divine masculines. And for the feminines around the solar plexus, we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles really is this divine feminine awakening type of energy. That is the divine feminine in training. It is a slow pace type of energy. It is about juggling, contemplating, acknowledging this type of energy, but it's also about balancing responsibilities. And so if we've got the Knight of Cups in your sacral chakra, you do want pleasure and play, and you're kind of battling with the being and doing aspect of you. So the part of you that just wants to play and enjoy life, and then there's the other part of you that needs to accept certain responsibilities. There is this sense of juggling and balance that is needed within your solar plexus chakra. So are you all consumed with your work? Have you got time for pleasure and play? Have you got time to be able to sit still and allow the solar plexus fire to be tamed and nurtured so it can last longer? Are you burning yourselves out recklessly? And so that's the balance that we're seeing right here regarding the Two of Pentacles. Is there is a fire that is being lit within your solar plexus, divine feminines, but you are continuing to be asked to maintain and stoke this type of fire rather than be reckless with it and let it burn out too early. What are we seeing around the heart chakra for the divine masculines? So the heart chakra is the Ace of Pentacles. I do really like this Ace of Pentacles. It came out in a previous reading a few days ago for the divine masculines. And the Pentacles is success. It is new opportunities. It is gift. It is abundance for the masculines. So it feels as if when you're tuning into your heart chakra, when you're tuning into your desires and your needs and flourishing around the heart chakra energy, more abundance is coming to you. And it's almost as if you are probably going to chalk this down to luck, masculines, of, oh, I've been so lucky in this area, but it's not. It's been from pure intention. And it's almost as if when you manifest from this pure, intentional, authentic place, more and more abundance comes to you to greet you in the material world. So that's a beautiful heart chakra energy. What have we got for the divine feminines? The Star card. Again, this Star card is a reminder for you, divine feminines, to let your positivity shine, to let your hope be renewed, for it to be solidified in the material plane, because your heart desires matter. And before, you probably have been timid into sharing what your heart wants, or even expressing to yourself what you truly desire, brushing it off of, this may not ever happen. But now you're actually acknowledging how much power you do hold in this material world, which means that you are looking at the desires, you are looking in whatever external environments, come rain, come shine, you know that this is the light that you hold within your heart, and it has been placed there for a purpose. And it's giving you acknowledgement of it is possible. It is possible because you exist. It is possible because it's been planted into your heart space. It's possible because you emanate love. You are love, divine feminines. So what is going on in the throat chakra regarding the divine masculines? We've got the Five of Cups. And this Five of Cups usually does indicate the energy of sadness, of mourning. There is this energy around the solar plexus. That devil energy keeps creeping up and prevents the divine masculine from speaking up about how they feel. Their level of abundance hasn't been expressed, which means it's been stifled. So sometimes when our solar plexus is overactive and our heart chakra is underactive, we're not able to manifest as easily. So hence the reason I was saying the masculines probably chalk it down to luck. But they're still being told that because of their overactive solar plexus, or even overactive, underactive heart chakra, their throat chakra is out of balance. So that's what I'm seeing right now in terms of having the inability to thrive in this area, to speak up about how they feel, to communicate in the most authentic way, because they don't know what that means or looks like. And maybe they're in an environment where they've never really spoken their truth because they've not been nurtured in the environment where their communication, where their authentic communication can thrive. So with the divine feminine's throat chakra, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So With the star chakra being in the heart chakra, we know that there is this balance from the sacral chakra. There is this desire being planted in the heart chakra, but this is actually coming through via a new beginning in terms of how you express yourself, feminines, whereas the divine masculines may be deficient in this chakra area. You feminines of becoming more attuned to blossoming this energy around your throat chakra. Some of you may be doing more speaking engagements. You may be speaking to your friends. You may be honoring your authenticity. You may be holding back on certain things because you know there are certain people I can speak this to, and there's certain people that will not get it. And you're honoring your authenticity in how you speak, the way you speak, and who you speak to. So this Ace of Pentacles is saying that there is a new version of you that is being cultivated, and in the way you express yourself in this external world, which is a lot of times people have been muted, especially women in this world. They've been told what to do, when to do, and how to do it. And it's very difficult for women to speak up about what they want, and it doesn't come across as aggressive or um, inauthentic. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't come across as arrogant. It's very difficult for females to do that in the career, in their general day-to-day world, without it being misconstrued in a different way. And I don't see that for the feminines right now. I feel that when you do speak up, people listen, and you are almost acknowledging these are the areas that I need to stay quiet. These are the areas I need to speak up. And it's very much building this throat chakra thriving. And I don't think for a lot of divine feminines, the throat chakra has thrived in this way before. So that's a big credit to you feminines that you've been working on this area regarding letting go of the old stories, letting go of the lies and the deceit that you may have been imprinted in your younger self, and the things that you might have been carried forward from your ancestors are now being eliminated and transmuted and healed, because you're really able to step into a world where what you say matters and what you say is important. So, which area in your life do you need to speak more about, and how is this flourishing for you? So, let's have a look at the third eye chakra for the divine masculines. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. I love that the 10 of Pentacles has come up in the third eye chakra. It is the visioning, it is the third eye, which is the ethereal chakra. It is usually the color of indigo. And what I'm seeing here is there is a vision that the divine masculines have. It could be a specific home, it could be a career, it could be a connection, a relationship. And this is very much tied to you, feminines, because it is within their heart space. They know that Ace of Pentacles they hold, sometimes you hold, but then it's interchangeable. With the 10 of Pentacles here, it's saying that their vision is this material abundance, and they can do the 10 of Pentacles, but the 10 of Cups, feminines, needs to come from you. That is where the stable foundation needs to be built upon. So what do we need to know regarding the third eye chakra for the divine feminines? Wow, we've got the Lovers card. Now, it's so funny I said that the 10 of Cups come from you, divine feminines, because the Lovers card emanate this energy of foreseeing a connection that is not only good for you, it is good for the whole world. It's good for your connection, it's good for your career, it's good for your friendships. Like your connection, feminines, you already know, you feel it in your heart as it's thriving. And for a lot of you feminines who aren't caught up in the material sense of the word, you already know you're in union. You already know separation is an illusion. And I'm laughing now because it's taken such a long time to get here for so many people. And so this separation is an illusion because you already know you're in union with your counterpart, and you're already doing magical things together, even in the astral and the dream world. And it also indicates that to build the foundation of the Ten of Cups, there has to be the Two of Cups, there has to be the Lovers, there has to be the Ten of Cups. And you are easing yourself into this level of flow, which means it's coming back to your desires within your star card, within your heart chakra, where it comes back to what do you really want to manifest in this world, and not, there are no boundaries to your manifestations and desires, because you're really understanding that there are no more lies around what you used to tell yourself. There are no more hiding around your true desires and your wants and your needs. And this is actually showing up saying you were never given the opportunity to truly feel the unconditional love, which you do now. And in your third eye, it's giving you visions to acclimate this, and it's helping your divine masculines reach and assemble all of the Ten of Pentacles ready for you when you come in with the Ten of Cups. What is going on for the crown chakra for the divine masculines? The Two of Wands. Now, with the Two of Wands, it is about foresight. It is about planning. It is about making a decision. So it feels as if that usually the crown chakra has the idea being dropped into their crown chakra so it can follow the chakras down to the root chakra and manifest in this reality. So I feel like this Two of Wands, the wands do represent our spirit. So spiritually, they are making a decision. They are planning out the way that they can get their Ten of Pentacles without being restricted around their throat chakra with the Five of Cups. You know, they're tapping into what they want to thrive through their heart chakra, whilst tackling with those external energies that are seeking to distract them from their mission, their devil energies, their solar plexus, so they can end the old cycle of emotional baggage and superficial intimacy with the world card, so they can actually come in with a tangible offer with their root chakra, Page of Cups, right? So everything is leading them to this eventual manifestation of what they truly want to offer, but it has to come through a balanced chakra system. What have we got for the crown chakra for the feminines? We've got home. Oh my gosh. So the last few cards, are you kidding me? Let me just go through. The home is one of the cards that have come up on this card, and it is one of the extra cards that actually comes in this deck. And I find it really beautiful because you have been acknowledged, you have felt what it is like to be home, not only within yourself, but via your divine masculines. Like, I know a lot of you have told me, even my clients who have readings, they say my person, my divine masculine feels like home, and they only trigger that within you. They don't bring that out, they trigger that within you, and there is this synchronistic harmony of feeling at home within your spirit, because your spirit is in alignment with their spirit. So because that's coming through the crown chakra, the crown chakra already knows that the spiritual emanation of love has been grounded within this energy of feeling at home, feeling at peace. That's where you can now nurture this sense of connection and love through visioning this. And some of you may be seeing triple sixes, which is union, love. It is about progress, and it is about God essence. So the lovers actually brings in this vision of divine unconditional love through many, many sources: family, friends, work, projects, divine, everything that you're connected with brings out this energy of love. So then you're able to harbor this through your throat chakra and speak up about how you feel and what you want, which is a very powerful thing to do because, as I mentioned earlier, that area had been restricted for a lot of feminines. When we come then to the heart chakra, and it's about expressing your vision, it's about nurturing, cultivating that desire so it can be fertile enough to grow. That is where the star chakra the star card comes into the heart chakra. So then you're balancing those energies between yin and yang, between light and dark, between doing and being with those two of pentacles. So you can come into a sacred space to honor and nurture this fertile ground when it comes to relationships, when it comes to play, when it comes to nurturing yourself and being in this energy through the Knight of Cups. And the root chakra, which I find so fascinating because it's talking about stability, security, safety in the material realm. You have the high priestess. And so you always knew that there were blocks around this root chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and you have nurtured your areas so much, you've healed so much around this area, and that you've begun to feel safe in your body, that it's almost as if your root chakra is now purely connected to your spirituality and your higher chakras. So let's have a look at the soul star chakra. We've got the moon card. Divine masculine still aren't being told. They could be told in their dream state. They probably are told through illuminating energies, but it is trusting the unknown. Divine masculines trust in the logical, in the 3D. They're very heavy in the lower chakras because of this divine masculine divine masculine earth energies. But what we're seeing is when they rise up to their spirituality and their level of awakening, which some are coming into, albeit slowly, the dreams are sending them messages through their soul star. The dreams are giving them clues and hints into the unknown, how to bring about this illumination of their higher being. They need to step into who they truly are. And it was 11:11 on the clock just as soon as I said that. So that is an area that they are being illuminated to. And overall, yeah, it's a positive read, but there's still some work to do for the masculines. What are we seeing for the soul star chakra for the feminines? The Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Now, again, with the pentacles, I'm seeing in the material world, it is something that they have been wanting control or stability around. So it is almost as if the stability that you feel in your spirituality is wanting to be grounded in the physical, which I don't see as negative. I feel like if you're trying to control your manifestations, if you're trying to control what you desire or your downloads, if you're trying to control it through meditation, and every time you go into meditation, it's like, give me a sign, give me a sign, give me a message. I feel like that could be your downfall. It could be a detriment because it's almost as if you're strangle holding this flow that's supposed to come through your soul star chakra, and it's restricting that flow to come through. When you kind of open your hands and you allow the butterflies to fly, you're being honest with yourself. You're being honest about the way, the method, the pathway, the divine alignment that is supposed to come through. You're being graceful with yourself. You're allowing the wisdom of what you know to come through in its own time. And that's what I feel like is happening around the soul star chakra. So let's have a look at the near future energies for the divine masculines. We've got the Hermit card. Now, this came up quite potently around the heart chakra in that previous reading. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to link both of the readings to the end of this reading so you know what I'm talking about. But basically, the Hermit energy really does epitomize for the divine masculine how much they are being guided in a spiritual way right now. They are continuing, which is quite good in terms of we have the moon around their soul star chakra, which is saying that they do want to go into the unknown. They need to trust their intuition and have these downloads through the soul star chakra. And in order to do that, they need to come to this major change, the number 9, this ending, this cycle. But they need to understand contemplation, journaling, introspection, self-reflection, all is important for this current scenario. And we've got a lot of major arcanas for the divine masculines already in their reading. Major turn of events and major work that they've done thus far. And for the divine feminines in the near future, we have the judgment card, the number 20. So we have two major arcanas in the near future for the divine masculine and the feminines. But what I find really interesting, it is about this awakening. It is about this inner calling. You are looking at yourself every time something happens in the external, you're looking at yourself and you're asking yourself, how can I learn from this? What do I need to know from this? Um, you're opening yourself up to these energies where you are being humble, you are given the chance to step up into a new reality, but you're almost not rushing this phase anymore. You are coming into new cycles of awakening, and this is happening quite quickly for you, feminines, but it's also allowing you to show up um, slowly, fluidly, authentically, because it's almost as if when you rush the process, it becomes too hasty. You kind of trip over yourself, but it's happening quickly, naturally. And so you don't need to force anything. You do need to keep being in flow. And I feel as if this is the hard work that is being paid off for you, feminines, to come into this new cycle of awakening, of ascension. Something that you've been working on for a while is going to continue to thrive for you. So, guys, thank you so much for this, uh, for allowing me to share these messages. If you resonated with this, please do click the like button. Let me know what you feel about these messages, what maybe particular chakra you might have resonated with it, and put that particular chakra color heart in the comments box. So we've got the red for the root chakra, the orange for the sacral, the yellow for the solar plexus, the green for the heart chakra, the blue for the throat chakra, the indigo for the third eye, and I would say the white for the crown chakra or the soul star chakra. So let me know which hearts you resonate with most in the comments box. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.